Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm gonna do a quick little video. Nothing major, but to deal with a topic that's going on right now in NYC. So now, recently, and just a heads up, this has to do like with the bikes and stuff like that. So if you don't care, just save yourself some time. But my Uber riders, my y'all city people, or y'all people, whatever you riding around with right now, like you just gotta be careful out here. There's multiple things going on. So we got anywhere from people dying from their negligence, and we have people dying from other people's negligence, and then we also have, um, the combination of the two, whatever, however you want to view it. But you got to be careful. So now, the other day, I was doing my Ubering on my way to go pick up an order. On my way there, I honestly, even now, I still don't figure how I missed it, but I ended up hitting a fucking pothole. Pothole sends now I ride one of the Trailblazers, whatever it's called, but the Chinaman bike. So after that, the bike starts swiveling back and forth, trying to gain back its control or whatever, but it's still, it's an elevated speed, escalated. So instantly I start to basically, bottom line, lose control. Long story short, when I try to gain my balance, I guess, or when I slipped off of the pedal, I don't really remember exactly what happened. All I remember is I remember me going down and then me not really feeling too much in my leg, and then me actually falling forward on the bike. After that, it still dragged me for a little bit, and then when I try to pick myself up, my fucking the exact part, basically my ankle, but fibula and tubula, whatever the hell them areas are, I fucked them shits up. My damn ankle is now going. My right ankle is going more right than it's supposed to be. So I'm screaming in pain real quick, but then it's the shit I see on TV. So I see what they be doing on TV, son. And it actually ends up that way because, you got two choices. You either panic and then kind of go into shock, or you become disoriented real quick and then gain your composure. And out of the two, the second one is the best, because the one thing I did, I couldn't help but notice there was multiple people that just passed me while I was there. Naturally I could have just fell off my bike, but to stop and say, yo, are you alright, or whatever the case may be, it was way too many people that didn't bother. So once I noticed that, I had to now find my phone so I could call for help. At the same time, it was fortunately another gentleman that was across the street who actually seen the whole thing, from me coming down to me hitting the pothole to me fracturing my fucking ankle. So I gotta thank Midwood. I gotta thank him for being in his presence and helping me, taking the time. I gotta thank Midwood Ambulance, because they actually sat over there. They the one that took me and stuck with me throughout, majority of the time, even down to the doctors popping my shit back into place. I was fortunately one of the EMT's first broken ankles. I'm proud to be a part of that, help your quest go on. Now you could treat the next one a little better, but they did an excellent job, so I commend them. But long story short, y'all gotta be careful out there. No, I ain't have on my helmet. I had a helmet at one point in time, but then my carelessness, I ended up losing it. So this shit could have been worse. I think it had to happen for me to start really thinking about shit a little bit differently. So I will be paying a little more attention. Hopefully, I do plan on getting back on my bike. I don't know exactly when. I ain't really fucking with this shit. So I want to know, if I do happen to fall, that I won't be in a real fucked up situation, or even worse. So I'm just going to, play that by the doctor, and then play that by the way my body feel. But ultimately, when y'all out there, like if you got lights on your bike, utilize them shits. Like if you're going around a double parked car or whatever, flash your lights if you need to. Like don't think that it's redundant, because actually it kind of works. And even if people are laughing at you that you did it, they're still noticing you versus claiming that they didn't. So you got to keep that in mind too. You got to play a part in keeping yourself safe and making it back home to your loved ones, or not ending up just being in the hospital, sitting around wondering what you could have did better. A lot of situations is out of our control. A lot of times we dealing with people who are not paying attention, who are distracted. They got multiple entities as to why people become distracted at a point in time when someone else get hurt. Your part in that is to do what you can. You always supposed to be on some kind of swivel. Yeah, you pay attention, but you pay attention to as much as you can without getting tunnel vision into anything, because paying too much attention in front of you, you won't hear the commotion and the stuff going on behind you. Like, you got to pay attention to all this shit. A lot of times people switch lanes or switch around another car that's waiting to make a left turn, so they going right. They coming right in front of you, and they just pass you. Mind you, they act like they ain't fucking see you at all. So you got to be prepared for that. You got to make sure your brakes work. You got to make sure that, basically you do what you got to do. Safety is big, and it's big for you more than anybody else. So I'm not trying to drag this on or nothing like that. I just wanted to say that to say that, at least. So me right now, can I turn this shit? I know the cigarette don't help, but eventually I'm quitting that shit too. My current situation. Not a good idea. You know what I mean? I done went through my shit bleeding. I've been freaking out for that. I done, it's done stopped at this point. So they say every surgery is different, but this is actually my first one. So I'm trying not to get ahead of myself, but I'm trying to stay cautious and conscious of things that can happen or things that could have possibly went wrong. So again, I don't know. I officially got to go through physical therapy and do all this nonsense. So that's not something that I'm used to being out there. I'm used to being active. I just graduated from my barber school. I got that. I landed a great shop. A lot of things going in the right direction, but friends and family tell me I've been moving too fast. So now I got no choice but to slow down. Fuck that. But as soon as I can, I'll be back in it. But for now, and then when I do, everything is a little more cautiously. So I wish everybody nothing but the best. Be safe out there. And do what you gotta do. Alright, maybe this first of many. I'll see what it is. I'll holler at you.